I drove past a Burger King on the way to go do something, and I realized, oh, this is my chance to try the Impossible Whopper. The Whopper that's made out of veganism. I asked them for the fake Whopper, and they're like, what do you mean fake? And I'm like, the Impossible one. And they're like, oh, okay. It was like $6.64 with tax. What? That's pretty insane. Why not just go to Culver's? This is a very slow drive-through. That could be a bad sign. The food's either going to be really fresh or really awful. No in between. Okay, I have the impossibly expensive burger. Right? Pretty decent size. There it is. Got some lettuce coming off of it. You know, it doesn't really look that much more artificial than your typical fast food meat. Well, I mean, it's not real beef, but the texture and flavor isn't too far off. Let's try it with the other accoutrements. It's not bad. I think it helps when you have tomato and onion, because it adds different textures to the mouthfeel. You don't notice that the meat itself, I don't want to use the word spongy, but it's not as stringy as real beef would be. But the other parts of the sandwich kind of hide that, because you've got all these different textures going into your mouth. I just can't get over the price. $6? I mean, you know, the reason we'll stop eating beef eventually is because it'll become too expensive because of all the land and water it takes to raise cattle. Is a regular Whopper this much money? I have no idea. We don't have any Whoppers on my side of town. I'm on East Washington Street, east side of Madison, northeast side. It's definitely not a juicy burger. It could be worse. I mean, there's some really crappy gas station hamburgers. They'll tell you it's actually, you know, they'll say it's a hamburger, but the whole thing is a soy-based textured vegetable protein. I should leave a little bit of it and see if Bud will eat it. Bud is definitely a carnivore. Did I say carnivore? I'm thinking of that old Roger Corman movie. Carnivore. Would this be vegan? I guess it depends on what's in the sauce. If there's any egg in it. Well, it doesn't really have that fake charbroiled taste that you usually get with Burger King. Well, the worst thing I could say about it is that it's kind of flavorless. All the flavors coming from the pickles, the onions, tomato, sauce. It's also fairly thin. I wonder if they made it too thick, if its texture would kind of be given away. I would say it's better than I would have expected. Okay, yes, it does have the fake flame-broiled grill marks, which of course are just done with a machine at the factory. This thing probably doesn't even go on the grill at all. They probably just warm it up and slap it in. Seems like the kind of thing, if you had like a pre-processed food like this, and then you overcooked it, you'd end up with a hockey puck. I'm 45. I could see, even within my lifetime, meat becoming too expensive to eat, at least regularly. So yeah, that was Ben's quickie food review of the Burger King Impossible Burger, but it was way too expensive. I would say, man, I would think it to be like $4. I mean, I'm here in Madison. You know, like, you have to, I think you have to pay, you know, it's already like $15 an hour, like, to get help because it's a big city, a big rich city. But still, that seemed really expensive. All right, we'll catch you in the next video. I'm going to drive home. All my friends know the low rider. The low rider is a little higher. I'm home now.